This is Vincenzo Masone here at Marazzo's Thriftway. We're going to shoot big on a budget today. See how much we can get here. 50 bucks for a week in groceries. So just follow me and we'll see what we can do. So when you're working with a budget, you always want to see, what type of sales are going on at that store you're at. For instance, right here, we have top round London broil, $2.99 a pound. That kind of caught my eye. Center cut pork chops, $1.99 a pound. Let's see what else. Whole broiler chickens, basically a rotisserie chicken, $2.99. Yeah, let's see what we can do today. We can definitely make it work. I'm gonna head to the protein first. All right, so for our first protein source, I'm gonna try some just pork chops, straight bone-in pork loin. Enough for one meal a day for 7 days. We're at about 10 bucks now so far with our first protein source. So let's go check out the steaks. All right, so for our second protein source, we're gonna go with the top round London broil. Again, it's on sale for $2.99 a pound. You really can't beat that price. We're gonna get about $10 worth and get hopefully around 7 to 8 ounces a day in London broil. And there it is. All right, so our third protein source, Old Reliable, got just boneless chicken thighs. Again, $2.79 a pound. Not bad. We're going with almost about 6 pounds. We're at about $37 right now with all our meat sources. So now we're gonna head to the eggs, put together a little breakfast, and then get some carbs. All right, so we got our breakfast foods here, basic eggs. We got the extra large eggs for $2.09 a dozen. And we have an 18 pack of just large eggs for $3.19. So I put one of the chicken thighs back just to gain another dozen eggs. So that means we're gonna get 6 eggs every morning for 7 days. And then we're also gaining $3 or $4 onto our allowance for carbs. So let's head to the carbs. All right, so for our first carb source, we're gonna do the white rice. This thing is $1.79, and there's 20 cups in this bag. So roughly, we can get about 3 cups a day just in this little bag for under $2. So we're getting 3 egg bagels, 2 plain, fresh. Just want to bite them now. And then, we got over here Asiago. 2 Asiago. That'll be good with the eggs. All right, so for our last carb source, we're going with the elbow macaroni. Can't fucking beat this. Growing up as a kid, that's all I used to eat, just grated cheese. So we got 8 servings in here, which is half a cup. It's 42 grams of carbs, 7 grams of protein. Same thing here. We're gonna get at least 2 servings a day for 7 days for $2. Now to kick the kicker, you can't just have a boring old pasta. I'm gonna go with the boom, tomato, garlic, and onion Francesco Rinaldi tomato sauce. Can't beat it. $3 right here. Marshmallow. Alright, so I don't know my own strength, but let's guess. I'm going with 1.5 pounds. I might be off. I don't know my own strength, I told you. So we roughly have about $2. We didn't round up with any calculators, nothing. It was just off the top of our heads, but these are 69 cents a pound. And we wanted 1 banana a day for 7 days, so we got 2.5 pounds. And we're gonna see if that fits the big on the budget. We're gonna save until the end, because we got all our main foods here, and this is just a little dessert. That's a lot of food. It's only if you want to get big. No organic green shit. Oh, I'm famished right now. Really cutting it close. Nose, please, if you don't mind. I should get a pack of Oreos for $1.
Go ahead, do it.
So I'm just gonna squeeze one of these.
Oh, sure.
Cheat meal. And just these. A little sugar. Rabbit feet. Rabbit foot. It's the best source of protein. So, you know, having some strategy with your food shopping, it really changes the amount of money you spend and save. Because, you know, usually when I was food shopping, I would just, you know, throw everything in the cart, and then by the time I got to the register, I'm always spending over $100. And that was probably the hardest thing for me growing up, was how much I was spending on the food. It was insane. So, you know, after all said and done, we spent $49.48, and that was with a little treat, the golden Oreos. And then you guys are gonna be shocked at how much food this actually is once it's all cooked and sorted out, and how many calories you actually get in a day for a week for 50 bucks. You know, this is gonna be really interesting, and I'm even excited to cook everything up and, you know, and weigh it out and all that stuff. Right here, guys, this is everything we got today. It's kind of now on the table looking at it, it's kind of crazy. Because it's a lot of food. But you gotta eat big to get big. So I'm gonna do the rice first and let that cook. Rice done. That's gonna go off when it's ready. Okay. Next thing we'll do, good thing we got the bagels for breakfast because they're already ready. I can't wait to actually eat one of those. So we're gonna do 6 eggs. Eggs are cooked. Water's starting to boil. Next meal, pork with pasta and some sauce. That's at the end of the secret. So I got the Kerrygold in here, and I'm gonna add some barbecue sauce to this one. So I'm doing a little multitasking here while my pork is cooking. I'm gonna trim my chicken and wash it. That's just what I do. I wash it. Some people don't, but it kind of skews me out when I don't. So I'm gonna make 2 pieces per meal, and that's gonna be with the rice. Barbecue sauce, honey, white rose, $1.50. Lasts you all week. Pork's almost done here. The pasta's taking a little long, so I'm gonna cook the chicken while we wait. Pasta! Old fucking reliable right here. $1. Nice and good. Just a little extra calories, a little flavor, nothing crazy. Rice is done. One thing I add to the rice is a dash of hot sizzle. I know, Mom, don't use your teeth, so you tell me. Like I said, nothing crazy, just something different. Some flavor. And I'll put chicken with this meal. And I don't douse it. No Ronnie Coleman, but it's a little pinch. A little something different. Chicken, you always want it to be cooked well. Undercooked chicken can get you really sick. So I'll let that sit for a couple more minutes. All right, so right here is the 8 to 10 ounce of chicken and the 1.5 cups, 2 cups of rice with a little hot sauce, a little barbecue sauce. Raw animal. All right, last meal, London broil and rice. Show you what's cooking. Woo! Steaks. All right, guys, so as you saw in the beginning of our video, we started out with $50 today. We're at Marazzo's. Thanks again for letting us shoot. And I showed you guys what a typical week would be if I only did have $50 available to me. So starting out with meal 1, this is breakfast, roughly 7:30 a.m. for me. Would be 6 whole eggs, 1 large egg bagel, and 1 medium banana. Moving forward, I would also do 2 mash shakes a day. So how I would incorporate those could be a couple different ways. I would do meal 1. I would do a pre-workout meal, which is 2 cups of white rice and London broil. Then I would train. Post-workout, I would do 1 mash shake. After the shake, would be the pork chops with the pasta and sauce. And then again, there's a couple different ways you can incorporate the shakes. You could do one right in between this meal, or you can eat that fourth meal and then do this right before bed. Again, this is a more of a mass diet. You know, I wouldn't really follow this if you're trying to really get shredded. But if you want to, you know, add some muscle mass and get a little bigger, this would be it. Yeah, so this is basic 4 meals. We're getting a variety of 4 different types of protein: chicken, pork, steak, and eggs. And then, of course, your mass shakes and a couple different carb sources. And like I said, me just watching these videos about a year ago, and now I'm actually doing it. Last year, 2 years ago, I probably did only have 50 bucks to use. That's not including the mass shake, but a bag of this a month probably only costs another 60 bucks. So, you know, divide that by the weeks, $20 a week, something like that. And yeah, so that's your basic wrap up for the week. We had a little extra money at checkout, and I saw these were on sale. Golden Oreos. I like these better than the regulars. That's just me. So we'll use this as dessert. That's after all your meals are wrapped up, guys. You can't cheat. It's just for dessert. I would only suggest that maybe on a leg day, but besides the fact, do as I say, not as I do. And then we had a little extra money, so I went to the dispenser. I got a little rabbit foot for good luck, you know, on my way back home. And you know, I got a lot of younger siblings. I'll give it to them. They'll appreciate that. So yeah, the total here came to about 48 something. And so times this by seven more of these tables, and that's the whole week for $50. I kind of shocked myself, but you know, if you take your time, you know, you actually put your head to good use when you're doing the food shopping. You know, look at the benefits here. You know, yeah, there might be a little excess fat on the pork and on the chicken thigh, but like I said, if you're trying to gain, you know, weight and muscle mass, those things don't matter. You know, obviously a contest prep diet might be a little different. You might have a little less carbs, probably no sauce there, you know, little things like that. But you'll see those things when it's time. But right now it's get big time. So there it is.